Hello friends, myself Kinjal Bowser, lecturer in EC department from BPMP Polytechnic. Today I am going to present microprocessor and assembly language programming subject, and my unit name is Introduction to Microprocessor, and my topic is first of all Introduction to Microprocessor. Objective of my presentation is first of all introduction of microprocessor, then next development in microprocessor, development in the sense history of microprocessor, then block diagram of microprocessor, then architecture of generic architecture of microprocessor. First of all, introduction. So in introduction, first of all, definition of microprocessor. So microprocessor is a semiconductor device which performs all the arithmetic and logical operations. Then microprocessor is a multi-purpose, programmable, clock-driven, register-based electronic device which accept binary data as the input and process that data according to instruction and give the result as the output. Then microprocessor is a one type of silicon chip which include ALU. ALU that means arithmetic and logical unit, register circuits and control circuits. Then microprocessor word is a combination of micro plus processor, means micro and processor. So processor means a device that processes whatever. In this context, processor means a device that processes number, specifically binary numbers zeros and one. And meaning of micro, the size becomes several times smaller and the speed becomes several times 100 times faster. That means कि microprocessor is a combination of word micro and processor. Then next, history of microprocessor, otherwise types of microprocessor. So first microprocessor invented in 1971. First 1971, this microprocessor, name of this microprocessor is 4004, and word size of this microprocessor is 4 bit, and memory capacity of this microprocessor is 1 kilobit, and clock speed is 750 kilohertz of first microprocessor. And first microprocessor is used in mini calculator at the time. Then in 1972, second microprocessor is invented. Name of that microprocessor is 8008. And this microprocessor is, word size of this microprocessor is 8 bit, memory capacity 16 kilobyte, and clock speed is 800 kilohertz. Then in 1973, new microprocessor invent 8080. Then word size of this microprocessor is same as 8008, like 8 bit, but memory capacity is increased compared to 8008, and clock speed is also increased in this microprocessor. Okay, in 1976, mm, next microprocessor invent. This microprocessor is 8085, and 8085 microprocessor is 8 bit microprocessor, memory capacity is 64 bit, and clock speed is 3 to 6 megahertz Z. In this semester, you study 8085 microprocessor in detail. Then after that, in 1978, advanced microprocessor 8086 invent, and word size of that microprocessor is 16 bit, memory capacity is 1 megabyte, and clock speed is 5 to 10 megahertz. Okay, in 1980, some modification in a microprocessor. New microprocessor is 8088. Then word size of that microprocessor is 8 to 16 bit micro word size, and memory capacity 1 megabyte, and clock speed is 5 to 8 megahertz. Then in 1982, 80186 microprocessor is invented. Then word size is 8 or 16 bit, and memory capacity 1 megabyte. And clock speed of that microprocessor is 6 to 8 megahertz. Then In 1982, again 80286 microprocessor invent, but word size is 8-bit, but difference in is memory capacity. In this microprocessor, two types of memory, real memory and virtual memory. So 16 megabyte real memory and 4 gigabyte virtual memory. Then clock speed is 6 to 12.5 megahertz. Then in 1985, 80386 microprocessor invent, and word size of that microprocessor is 32-bit microprocessor. Then in memory capacity of that microprocessor is 4 gigabyte for real memory and 64 terabyte for virtual memory, and clock speed is 20 to 33 megahertz. Then in 1989, 80486 microprocessor invent. Word size of that microprocessor is 32-bit, memory capacity 4 gigabyte, and clock speed is 2200 megahertz. Then after that, Pentium microprocessor invent. Pentium Pro, Pentium 2, Pentium 3, and up to 2000, Pentium 4 microprocessor is invent. And in Pentium 4 microprocessor, word size is 64-bit, memory capacity 64 gigabyte, and clock speed is in 1.3 to 2 gigahertz. These are the histories of microprocessor up to 2000. Then next microprocessor at a glance. That means ki basic idea, otherwise basic block diagram of microprocessor. So microprocessor is an integrated chip capable of executing instructions, making decision in addition to controlling the other component in a system. So microprocessor is internally consist of complex logic circuit whose extension are brought out of chip in terms of pin connection. And microprocessor is internally divided into three major hardware. Three major hardware. First section is register section. Second section is ALU, meaning of ALU, arithmetic and logical unit. And third section is control and timing section. This is the block diagram, otherwise structure of microprocessor with buses. This part is ALU, arithmetic and logical unit. Function of this part is perform arithmetic and logical function. And this part is register section, and register section is used for temporary data storage. And control and timing section is used for controlling and synchronizing of whole system. Then bus, that means keep group of wire. So no, three types of bus: address bus, data bus, and control bus. The function of address bus is to give the address to external device, and function of data bus is transfer the data from microprocessor to external device and external device to microprocessor. And function of control bus is to control whole system, like a controlling of memory, controlling of input output. So in detail, register provide the internal storage for the microprocessor. Temporary values are stored in processor registers. Each register can store limited number of bits like 8 bit, 16 bit, etc. Depending on whether microprocessor is 8 bit or 16 bit or higher bit, this capacity store. Each register is also given unique name so that they can be referred by instruction by this name uniquely. Then ALU. ALU, that means arithmetic and logical unit. Arithmetic logical unit consists of logical circuit to perform all the arithmetic and logical operation. Arithmetic operation like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and logical operations like AND, OR, XOR, NOT, compare, shift, and rotate operations. Then control and timing section. Control unit of microprocessor consists of circuit which provide necessary timing and signals to perform various internal and external operations. Controlling all the operations performed by microprocessor and also generate necessary signal when microprocessor needs to perform operation with external device like memory or input output device. Then types of bus. bus, that means ki group of line. Three types of bus: address bus, data bus, and control bus. So address bus, it is a group of lines which can carry an address of memory location or a port number of peripheral device. Number of lines in address bus determines maximum amount of memory accessed by that microprocessor. For example, in 8085 has 16-bit address bus, which makes 2 raised to 16. That means ki 64 kilobyte of total memory accessible to it. And address bus is a unidirectional bus. Unidirectional, that means ki only data can be transferred from processor to memory or input output device. It is data bus. It is a bidirectional bus which allows transfer of data between microprocessor and memory or peripheral device. Then 8085 has 8-bit data bus which can carry 8-bit of information at a time. Then control bus. It consists of various signals that carry synchronization signals which act as a handshake signal between microprocessor and input output device. For example, microprocessor send an appropriate signal to active memory device in order to read or write the data. Then function of microprocessor. So microprocessor work as a heart of a system and perform primarily following function. The first function, it fetch, decode and execute program instruction in order. Next function, perform data transfer to and from memory and to and from input and output device. Then provide interrupt service to external device and provide overall timing and control in system. These are the functions of basic functions of microprocessor performs. Then next, architecture of generic microprocessor. So first of all, microprocessor play a master role in a system and provide synchronization among the device for performing given operation. Which operation? So it plays supervisory role and control all the devices. And three hardware section in generic microprocessor: registers, ALU, control and timing signal. And this three section is responsible for above function. Above function, that means ki this four function: fetch, decode and execute, perform data transfer, provide interrupt, provide overall timing and control system. Okay, so these three sections is responsible for above function. So architecture of generic architecture of microprocessor. So in generic architecture, first part is ALU, arithmetic and logical unit. Second part is timing and control, and third part is register. So in register, temporary register, accumulator, general purpose register, status register, program counter, stack pointer, instruction register and instruction decoder. Okay, these are the registers. And it's provide internal bus, internal two internal bus and buffer, and at externally address bus and data bus and control lines. So this is part generic architecture parts. The first part is arithmetic and logical unit, accumulator, temporary registers, general purpose registers, status registers, stack pointer, program counter, instruction register and decoder, timing and control, and internal bus and buffer. One by one, I explain in detail. The first part is arithmetic and logical unit. The function of arithmetic and logical unit to perform all arithmetic and logical operation. Then it consists of logical circuit like adder and shifter, etc. Then function of accumulator. Accumulator is a special register used in all arithmetic and logical operations. Result of arithmetic and logical operation is stored in accumulator. And accumulator also act as a source for one of the operand when arithmetic or logical operation is performed. Then temporary register. Temporary register provide another operand to ALU for arithmetic and logical operation. Then general purpose registers. Microprocessor contain number of general purpose registers which are used to store data or address. Then status register. Status register store the status of execution of last arithmetic or logical operation. It include normally overflow during addition, parity of result, sign of number, whether result was 0, etc. Then stack register. Stack is a LIFO. LIFO that means ki last in first out memory used by the program to store value temporary during execution. Stack pointer register store the address of last location in stack where last value is stored so it can be read first. It is also known as the top of stack because it points the top of stack. Program counter, it stores the address of next instruction to be executed, and program counter sequencing the execution of program. Once the previous instruction is completed, the microprocessor fetches the next instruction from the address stored in program counter. Then instruction registers and instruction decoder. Microprocessor repeatedly perform fetch, decode and execute cycle. So microprocessor while fetching the instruction from memory, it bring it into the instruction register. Then instruction decoder decode the instruction stored in instruction register and send the necessary signals to timing and control section to execute the instruction. Then next, timing and control. The timing and control section is used for control all the operation performed by the microprocessor as well as provide necessary synchronization for performing operation. And it is also responsible for generating or reading various control signals necessary to perform operation with external device like memory or input output device. Then then internal bus and buffer. Internal bus provide necessary paths to allow the transfer of data from one component to another component. And buffer provide necessary buffering. Thank you.